What if I told you that woman was never created by God, but was always God in form, not symbolically, not metaphorically, but biologically, energetically, and dimensionally? What if the greatest lie ever told wasn't that God exists, but that God was separate from you? And what if that separation was necessary for control? Creation is not an idea, it is a process. Nothing enters this physical dimension without passing through a woman's body. Consciousness does not become matter unless it moves through her. Life does not incarnate unless her body opens the gate. This isn't philosophy. This is observable reality. Yet somehow the one through whom creation happens was told she was secondary, made from a rib, born from sin, in need of guidance. Creation was rewritten so the Creator would forget. The womb is not just an organ, it is a portal, a dimensional threshold where the unseen becomes physical. This is why women have always been feared and controlled. This is why her sexuality was policed, her intuition demonized, her cycles ignored. Because when a woman understands her body, she understands creation itself. And a woman who understands creation does not obey systems that require her disconnection. God was not always imagined as male. That shift happened when authority needed to move away from the body and into abstraction. A sky god is easier to control than an embodied one. A distant god cannot be questioned. A male god removes women from divine authority while still requiring their labor. This wasn't spiritual evolution, it was structural necessity. If women remembered, they were the bridge between dimensions. Hierarchy would collapse. Before books, before commandments, before doctrine, women learned through the body. Cycles taught timing, sensation taught truth, intuition taught survival. The body was the scripture. But a body that knows cannot be easily ruled. So women were taught to distrust themselves. Pain became punishment. Desire became danger. Knowing became sin. A woman disconnected from her body is easier to govern than a woman who listens. Creation did not end at the beginning of time. Creation is ongoing, and woman is the field through which it continues. Through emotion, through intention, through presence. This is why women shape families, cultures, and futures, even when unacknowledged. This is why her nervous system matters. A regulated woman stabilizes reality around her. A dysregulated woman is easier to exploit. Safety is not weakness. Rest is not laziness. They are prerequisites for creation. A woman who remembers she is the source cannot be shamed into silence. She does not beg for permission. She does not outsource authority. She does not need validation. This is why remembering is framed as arrogance. This is why self-trust is labeled rebellion. Because once a woman knows she is not separate from God, she stops worshiping externally and starts creating consciously. This is not about women ruling over men. It is about restoring balance. Men were never meant to replace women in creation. They were meant to protect the field where creation occurs. But when protection became control, the system fractured. Remembering is not reversal, it is repair. You were never meant to worship outside yourself. You were meant to remember. Your body is not flawed. Your intuition is not dangerous. Your knowing is not sinful. Woman was never created by God. Woman is God remembering herself in form. And when enough women remember, this dimension changes. If this resonates, sit with it. You don't need to agree. You only need to notice what your body recognized. More reflections like this live quietly beyond this space.